And we're live on the air this morning. Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special big up shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay at home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to the drivers out there, the Uber driver, the Lyft driver, the truck driver, the taxi driver, the food delivery drivers, the garbage truck drivers, very essential. Round town and long distance truck drivers. Shout out to my brother Troy Stars Trucking Vlogs. Shout out to Eat Good TV. Hold on there. I had to write this one down. Eat Good TV have mango oatmeal, peanut and strawberry raisin bran crunch. There's a mango oatmeal, peanut, and then there's a peanut and strawberry raisin bran crunch. I suggest you go check that out. It's that time of the year. Yeah, big up to Eat Good TV. Shout out Miss Margaret, always doing her thing over there, very creative. And big up to everybody tuning in this morning. Shout out to every single clean-hearted, good-hearted person who wishes good for others as much as you want good for yourself. There's a brother out there I'm trying to uplift as well. He's a personal chef, and he belongs to the United States of America Personal Chef Association. That means the man is certified. His name is Keegan. And I've done a few drops for him just to send y'all over there. His Keegan's Kitchen. So go support Keegan's Kitchen as well. Shout out Miss Margaret again. Big up every good-hearted, clean-hearted people in the building this morning. I'm feeling really, really good. I got some sleep, some really good sleep. I feel bright and bushy-tail, as we call it in the military. So thank you for being here. Life of Shelly Shells. Shelly Shells, big up yourself, and thank you for being here. What we are going to say now? It's the freaking weekend, baby! Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. We made it through another week. Yes, giving thanks to the Most High, healthy and strong and feeling good. And that may I try to tell you, health is wealth, you know, people. Really and truly it is. Them say a rich man would give back every penny and every piece of property and asset he owns to get his good health back once that good health starts to fade. And it no matter how much nice things you have and all that, in the grand scheme of things, when you realize that your health is failing and there's nothing you can do to stop it, you can't even enjoy them nice things the way you have. So praises to the Most High for waking up feeling healthy and strong this morning. Not true? Star K, big up yourself. Star K says, yo, listen to Cartel new song, Polo. Listen to the first minute. He shouted you out, big bro. Good luck, bro. And it's the freaking weekend, baby. Everybody's been hitting me up about that on Instagram. I just wake up this morning and I see it. Yo, listen to Cartel new song, dog. Polo anthem. Him shout you out in the song. And all these things. Listen. Here's the thing. Big up to Vibes Cartel. The greatest that ever did it, of course. Shout out to Bounty Killer and a whole nother league by himself, because if it wasn't for Bounty, there would be no Vibes Cartel. And that is what we talk about most of the time. Like, dancehall music is a vehicle, and it's deeper than what the eye meets. Yeah? Enough ghetto youth turn millionaire out of that craft and are able to take care of others and themselves. And more than that, they are able to also take care of a whole community on some level. Enough man fly out and 10 man get visa who would have never gotten a visa in the first place. And these kind of opportunities are built and so on and so forth. You know, we didn't have to go the traditional route and all these things. No long talking, big up the Vibes Cartel, same way. You know, some I do my review and my pen and paper and all these things. As no wonder me get a big up from him, because I've been, and I don't do this for likes. Me personally, I don't care if nobody like me or don't like me as far as celebrities go, because I've been around a few of them and I've noticed the funny, and I'm not a funny person. Me jovial, but I'm not a person that's deceptive or like to deal with funny vibes kind of thing. You know, as you see me here is just as I am. See? But the Vibes Cartel case, I've really, really followed it from the beginning to the end, or not the end, to where it's at now. Matter of fact, I have a video that I will post today that his attorney, Isaac Buchanan, had just came back from the UK. and what is going on with the case. Because people link me from behind the scenes and say, SouFlo, what's up with the Vibes Cartel case? Do you know anything? Is there anything going on? Because it seems like it's at a standstill. Did they ever get to Privy Council? Blah, blah, blah. All that will be answered in that. Let's just put it this way. Things are looking really, really, really good, right? Really good. After a decade in prison, the man still hold on the genre. What can I say? And what does that say about other people's work ethics? When a man in a prison I do better than you outside and you free. Enough people lazy. That's it. Anyhow, I'm going to check it out. I haven't seen it yet, haven't heard it yet or anything. But this morning, we have a whole lot of other things to talk about this morning. Watch me. JLP blogger gunned down in St. Anne. We're going to get into that one. Very interesting story. JLP blogger gunned down in St. Anne. Boy, St. Anne get hot. St. Anne got hot. St. Anne was one of those places. Isn't St. Anne... Wait. The beauty queen. Something's not add up, you know. When Noel Maitland got arrested, they said he was visited by a ex-beauty queen. Walk with me. He was visited by an ex-beauty queen and a recording artist, a prominent recording artist, where everybody know. I don't know who the big recording artist is. I noticed that shortly after, Lisa Hanna has announced that she is stepping away from representational politics. Is St. Anne under Lisa Hanna's jurisdiction? Curious to know if anybody in there know Jamaica politics to that level. Me just connect my 1 + 1, you know. I might be off, I might be on. I'm just saying. Sometimes me go on like me don't know nothing where I go on, and me just put it on the table for other people look on it and suss it out. All right? I'm just saying. So, and then comes this JLP blogger, and he's gone down in St. Anne. That story there, very, very interesting. We're going to talk about the Donna Lee Donaldson case as it is going now, because you know, Noel Maitland, her policeman, was arrested and charged. The police them said them have forensic evidence that link him to her disappearance, which made them go from missing person to a murdered person / homicide case. Yesterday was supposed to be a court date for him. The people turned out in their numbers with their placards. They were protesting. Delay tactics happen. I'm telling y'all, pay attention. If we don't go quiet, this is going to go under the rug. I'm not playing. Pay attention. If you go quiet about Donna Lee Donaldson case, it's going to go under the rug. And I know how my people do. Everybody hype about it for the first week when it happened. The next week, it starts to fizzle out. The week after that, it kind of done because new and more exciting things are happening. That's just how the thing goes. That's how people view things now, right? So very dangerous, but pay attention. I told y'all. So the delay tactics have started, but we're going to talk about that one as well. What happened yesterday and what's about to happen today and going forward. And then the world Javelin champion, Anderson Peters. When I did see the video with Anderson Peters, how them beat up the man. Boy, them jump on him like, I'm sure he was wondering which wasness me fling stone in. Boy, in the man I get licked from all angles here. So kuf, kaf, kwef, tum, bam, badam, foot, hand, elbow, everything. They were beating the daylights out of him. Not that it's funny, but I heard the backstory that led to that. So me kind of laugh already, but I'll get into that with you in a minute as well, right? The teacher said, "Girl, I watch you like TV, SouFlo." You see it. Manners and respect. Hey, Seymour, you don't know enough. All right. He might get beaten for what, Soji? We'll get into that. Let me big up some people first and then we'll start talk. All right. I have to appreciate this audience, the people that tune in faithfully. You are family. You understand? And those who can afford to tune in faithfully because work have you away. I know what it means to be part of the juggling. So you are family as well. Because they make them time, you know, and them say, SouFlo, today is my day off. So I'm just going to lay in bed, get some rest, and just run beer SouFlo and binge watch it till me drop asleep on them thing there. I'm going to say, okay, family for real, it is. All right, so Seymour, big up yourself. Thank you for being here this morning. Asarin Odetta is in the building. Star K there. Soji 819, big up yourself, family. Prelis 123, big up yourself. Candice on the beat in the building this morning. Candice, I hope all is well. Wayne Nathan, big up yourself. Audrey Wright, big up yourself. Deb Buffaloso de Res, I have not seen you in a while. Hope all is well with you as well. Marcia Walters in the building. Anita Kanan is here. Pussy Galore there. Good, great goodies is here. This I don't know why the name Pussy Galore just made me laugh. Great now, and especially since now me know, says that woman. Great goodies is here this morning. June O'Brien, big up yourself. Little Red Gucci 2 is in the building this morning. Mervin the Point, Jamaica Kerr is here this morning as well. Says good morning all. Senior Sexy there. Darlene Walter Riley is here. Jane Ander is here. Maine Toby is here. Michelle Howell is here this morning. Good morning, SouFlo and everyone. BM is in the building. Bro Shaka, big up yourself this morning. Thank you for being here. Lisa Watkins is here. Guava 876 is in the building. Maybe wormy guava them. Purple Royal is in the building this morning. Stash there. Mr. Article Dan is here this morning as well. Good morning, family. Tuning in from Colombia. Boy, Mr. Article Dan, what you do for your living, brother? Because 1 minute you're there, Europe over there, so the next minute you're in Africa over there, the next minute you're in Colombia over there. What is it that you do, if you don't mind sharing with us? Come on, know. Come on, travel like you. Nikki True Print is in the building this morning. King Biggs there. King Biggs morning, fam. Lady J is here this morning. Lady J, big up yourself. Divine Order, I haven't seen you in a minute. Big up yourself and thank you for being here. I hope all is well. Shalom, morning thoughts, family from Chicago. Nice and mild weather. People crazy. Bro Shaka says tuning in from Earth. Big up yourself. Who else we say? Denzel Gale is here this morning and Karen Notice is here this morning. Karen Notice says good morning, SouFlo and family and everyone tuning in. Enough blessings and respect. Up, because it's the freaking weekend, baby. All right, Life of Shelly Shells, and Shelly Shells drop a little donation this morning. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much. Dorothy T is in the building this morning. Good morning, SouFlo and all on the live. I am in the UK and the notification came at 12:30. 12:30 is midday in the UK, enough for them. Do they still have clubs in the UK that you can party till midday, or you party midday in the day? When you get out the club, it's like, you have to go like this because you walk out into like busy sidewalk. And do they still do that? My era in the UK is from like jungle music and garage music and them kind of thing that when them kind of clubs was popping. I don't even know if that's still a thing. Do they even have garage clubs anymore, garage music? And let me know them not the jungle, like jungle clubs and whatnot. Man in there smoke crack and jump up to jungle. That was some wild scenes. No, I wasn't smoking no crack. I was just amazed at that young people were actually mixing crack with their weed and thought that it was okay, right? So me get to see one whole different side of the world. Well, anyway. Fivefield 63, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Fivefield 63, welcome to SouFLoTV Live exclusive. King Big says Polo Anthem mentioned SouFLoTV. We have to go do a full review on the Polo Anthem. Listen up, I used to review songs on a regular basis. Music is very much a part of our culture. I don't know that, right? When you're down, you listen to a certain kind of music. When you're up and going, you listen to a certain kind of music. When you're working out, when you're, just a vibe. And Caribbean people just love their music regardless. So I used to do a whole lot of music reviews. But then the distributors and the record companies that the artists them are linking with, I don't know, them start strike my videos down. Usually I would get a notification that says whoever owns the copyright to this is going to be collecting the whatever revenues YouTube decides to, if YouTube decides to monetize it, the review, whatever revenues is on it will go to the copyright owner. I said, fine, I don't care because me never want no money off it. I'm doing it because I like the song or whatever. They started just shutting down my whole stuff. So I would spend a whole hour putting me have to write out the song, word for word. Me I listen to the song, play back apart. I'm not really hear where that's all right. Let's play it back again. Sometimes I feel I call wifey in the babe. Come here. Tell me where you're here right there. So and it takes time. And then now the joy about doing that was even when you got it wrong, even after you listen to it 20 different times, you get it wrong. Somebody in the audience are gonna say, boy, you need to stay, you need to go back to Jamaica. A long time you don't reach Jamaica. We can't tell because you don't know what this say. Or it must, and this must say SouFLo, man. And we would clarify it, but it was all fun and good games until them record company that stepped in and they're like, close down the whole video, strike his channel for a copyright infringement. Like, whoa, you going too hard with this. Some of us stop. And ever since I stopped, I haven't had any problems with them. Some of us stay away from the problems. But there's a lot of good music out there. Some of the artists them right now are kick like Mark Zaki Donkey and really do deserve some, you know, some promotion. Even though some of them will cuss you and tell us, I don't need your promotion, no dog, you don't know nobody. All that. I kind of stay away from those ones. The ones who are grateful and the one them will say, yes, SouFLo, big up yourself. Then it's big up for big up and respect for respect and them kind of thing. Then, not true? All right. I'll get back into that. But definitely that song, if we mentioned in there, I'm going to go see how we're going to go through it and these things. Ewa. So I'm more than one P she have. Just curious, bro Shaka. Oh, the pussy galore. Yeah, me I wonder. Or me I wonder if it does buff and does stuff. I don't know. I see a girl last night. I have my wife, so I can't be talking in certain kinds of ways. I don't know if wife want. How should I put this now? Foot in mouth. Remove foot from mouth slowly. Okay. All right. So wifey put on some pants sometimes, some shorts. Like yesterday, she did have on one great tight something in there, and she just a murder me in the house with it. Cause every time she pass, I see her, you know. I may say like, yo, you have to go. If you ever go out a door or something like that, car sure for crash. So some of them have. Me fix myself up properly. We have fixed myself properly. I don't want no problems. So some of them have some protruding stuff. Some, you know, when the word buff, it's real, it's a real thing. I've seen them. I'm sure you as a man have seen them too. And sometimes you can't help yourself, but your eye just go right there, you know. And even when you try to look away, I'm married, it's not my business, your eye just go there. And maybe that she I deal with. And she just look in the mirror one day and see herself and she say, you know, I'm gonna call myself Pussy Galore. I don't know. So hey, mine a man buff, you see. Nah man. Me I look for my wife buff, brother. Me not I don't know about no man buff. Me I look for my wife, but my wife buff me I talk about. And I'm saying maybe she has similar as so she look at herself one day, and so she call herself. You know, I'm gonna call myself Pussy Galore because I have Pussy Galore. You know, it's a simple solution, you know, to a buff problem. All right. And that could that go on? Could that be that is what is going on? The story about the Javelin world champion. Which one of the one we talk about first? It's up to us this morning. It's Friday. We're feeling flexible. What JLP blogger gone down in St. Anne? We can go into that. We can talk about the Donna Lee Donaldson update, or we can leave serious for last, or we can talk about the world javelin champion Anderson Peters. Which one are we going to talk about first? You have 1 minute. I don't know how we do this, right? All right, let me see. I'm a Bond girl. Donna Lee first, bro. Donna Lee. All right. Manners and respect. Damn. That Donna Lee stuff, okay, I like that. So, in the Donna Lee case, yesterday, remember I told y'all, I said, listen, say her name, right? Yes, Donna Davis, say her name. Donna Lee Donaldson, let's not forget about her. Any one of us go through this, and this is your you see, this is what I don't like about our people, but we need to change it, and we are. I see more people gravitating towards. I just hope it's not a temporary thing. People go silent when it's other people problems, but when I feed them problem, them ball loud. Not only do they ball loud, them while you ball with them, but when other people did a ball and you was telling them, come make a ball with the people them we a ball and get some attention over here, I mind my business. Drink water and mind my business, cause I know for my business until it hit their doorstep, right? All right. We need to come off of that. See? because we are a community. We are a community. We are a diaspora. We're a community. We're a family. And we need to start treating things like that. Even my other Caribbean islands, they be reaching out. So, Flo, how come you not do nothing about Trinidad? How come you do nothing about Grenada? You not do nothing about... That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. But I promise to start incorporating more of, because we are family. See? One people. That me say, all right, with this case now, the absence of the case file delayed today's court hearing that was yesterday for Police Constable Noel Maitland, the boyfriend of missing social media influencer Donna Lee Donaldson. Big slackness. Big slackness. Yeah? And I told y'all that they're going to start this type of stuff. The matter is set for tomorrow, which is today. So they're back in court today. The people went out there yesterday. The people went out in their numbers. They were out there protesting with their placard at the location where it was said that he was going to have a court hearing, right? When the people show up, no Noel no show up, no court, nothing no happen. And they were like, what? Is this a plot to draw us out? Maybe they were testing the waters to see if the crowd is still active. Are we going to come out and still say something? I believe it was Donna Lee's uncle who was leading the charge, who came out and said, yo, we need y'all to come out. So tomorrow again, same time again, because they said they're coming back same place. So we'll be back again today. As we speak now, the matter is set for today in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court. I don't know how the media got it to say that the matter is to be brought today when the police officers intend to bring the matter before the court tomorrow. This is what the prosecutor informed the parish judge, Javelin Wilcott. Christopher Townsend, who is representing Maitland, argued that it was widely rumored that his client was to face the court on Thursday morning. However, he told the court that he was informed that the file was not submitted as yet. I hope I fault that. Let's go into responsibility and accountability now. Christopher Townsend, who is representing Maitland, argued that it was widely rumored that his client was, listen, I know widely rumored. It was put out there to the public that that's when he was supposed to go to court. Okay, not rumored. That's why y'all ended up there on that day. When y'all ended up there, you see them kind of language there now, it was widely rumored. It wasn't a rumor. The date was set. The date was set. Judge said this is when the next court date is. The date was set. That's why the people them followed the date and ended up there on that day. Stop it, man. Him said it was widely rumored. Anyhow, he told the court that the file was not submitted as yet. He asked that in the event the file was brought on Thursday afternoon, the matter be postponed until Friday, August 12th. So if the file was brought on Thursday, I guess that would give him time to review what was in the file, and then he would come prepared this morning, which is Friday morning. The reason I am inviting the court's attention, ma'am, is because I don't want the matter to be brought later on and we're not there. I just want the court to be aware that we were here so that the file is not brought in our absence, Townsend said. Wilcott obliged and Grant, big dirty slackness. Yo, the way how they run, I'm sorry, but the way how them run them court system, this come in like, you know, you can't work at Walmart and have so much inconsistencies, right? Not even a grocery store you can't work at. I have some up here. I have so much inconsistencies. Them fire you. This is like doggy house. They're playing, I don't know. Wilcott, which is the judge obliged, and the judge granted the adjournment until August 12th, today. So they should be in court today going through that file today, which should have been submitted yesterday since it wasn't submitted before. And he had already said that, yo, if them submit it late, which is last minute, which is Thursday, the 11th, then we're asking ahead of time that you adjourn until Friday, the 12th. All right. Fair enough. Granted. The constable has been in custody since his arrest on July 27th in relation to the disappearance of his 24-year-old girlfriend, Donna Lee Donaldson, and she was last seen at his Kingston apartment on July 11th. July 11th, August 12th. It is a whole complete month now since she's been missing. It's been about a week since the media stopped really talking about her. And then today, boom, this. She was reported missing on July 13th. The police has indicated that the investigation concluded that Donaldson was killed on July 12th between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. Here's the thing. Listen to that part there. The police had indicated that investigations concluded that Donna Lee Donaldson was killed on July 12th between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. That's very specific. So there are a lot of people that are saying them don't have nothing against him. Trust me, Maga walk are just circumstantial evidence. Anyhow, this man walk is wickedness. It's not no circumstantial evidence. There's nothing circumstantial that could make them be so specific to say between July 12th, between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. If they had just come out and said, boy, we have reason to believe, say, she was murdered, based on what? Well, all that's going to come out in court. Is it based on the amount of blood that was found? Based on other evidence? Did you find some weapon? Was there videotape? The videotape, remember the videotape? The videotape that showed she went into the apartment, but she never came out. We're still waiting to hear that. Her cell phone records, we're still waiting to hear that. Cell phone data is going to show like she went here, and then her cell phone clip, right, that's all, was never to be heard from again. We don't know where the phone that this is where it last stopped, etc., etc. All that stuff is going to come out in court, but we need them to stop playing games and stop do this whole, case file wasn't ready yet, adjourn, come back next month, come back. This is how they start out, and it goes from come back next week, come back tomorrow, to come back next year, to court date set for 2024. That's how this goes. That's how they do this. If you pay attention to Jamaica court system, this is exactly how, when them want to drown somebody real quick because they have an agenda or a vendetta against the person, case is speedy. Trial, conviction, gone to prison. When they want to hide something, come back next week, come back next month, case file missing, this cannot be found, that person dead, witness can't be found, somebody says something and take back them statement, this gone, that's so, that gone, that's so. See you in 2024. By 2024 come around, enough of we moved on with life. We're looking at each other 2024 like, oh yeah, you remember the girl with it missing, Donna Lee, that with the police, what happened to them? That's how they do. So I'm telling you right now, say her name every day. You're doing the family a favor, and I'm sure that they appreciate it. Because if I didn't mind, me would I want people to talk about her every day too, right? Not people just go silent and go about their business like, oh well, wish you all the best. Handle that by your own. It's sad still, but over here, so I go on over here, so new things happening, Don't let that happen this time around. Enough yeast never set do party done. Slackness that. I don't know what will be the outcome, but the fact that they claim that the baby mother clear party shop them keeping. Brummel right. Absolutely. Again, a lot of vloggers stopped talking when she threatened. Me notice it. I don't follow other people, and it's not out of anything vindictive. It is because I don't want my style of delivery or my content to be mixed up with theirs. So people can look at me and say, you sound just like so-and-so. It all I say the same thing, and you are say it the same way, like you all use the man words or something. Sometimes when you listen to others, they seep into your subliminal, and then you go thinking you're delivering an original piece in your own form, and you've taken on this other personality or parts of them or whatever. So that's for that reason, I don't really follow. But because my content is listed on YouTube, other similar contents pop up. That's how YouTube does. It pairs you with other similar content. So I see them on the side, and now I don't see nobody. So it's like they stopped. And I noticed that they stopped right after that threat to sue them came about. Some of us are far away. We're under different laws, and we can say a bit more than others who are right there and more accessible. Some people say, SouFlo, some of the things that you vlog about, you know very well that other vloggers in Jamaica can't say them something the way I say, because then we get dealt with and all these things. I'm in Jamaica all the time too, though. I'm in Jamaica all the time too. I'm as much as at risk as, because here what? Not only am I there, when me there, me I try to cover as much ground as possible while I'm there. So I'm everywhere, and I'm out in the open. Me come out of my car and walk road and cross busy street by myself, and wave up people and them wave me back and yell me up, and it's not like I'm hiding. So if there's danger in it, I'm as much as in danger as anybody else. You just have to take a stand though. I talked to my brother from Jamaica the other day, and he said, boy, some things need highlighting, and it's risky, but somebody have to step out and do it. And I say, yeah, brother, but if everything run already, we have to be careful where we step out and do, because it could result in, we get mashed up, we're dead. And he said, well, you can dead and not be doing nothing too. So yeah, I got dead for nothing or dead for something. And it's, at some point you got to take a stand, basically. That's what it is. I know for a fact that they're trying to sweep the Donna Lee Donaldson thing under the rug. And the delay tactics and all that is obvious. The diversions, obvious. Only who can see it is who blind and don't want to see it. So we have to stay on top of this. This is where it's at now. Today, they're in court. We'll be following this up. We might even go live this weekend just to find out, just to go through what was done or said in court today. Will the judge order him, Noel, to be further remanded? Or will the judge say, okay, lay before me what it is you have on him that we must keep him locked up and I must deny his bail? If it's not substantial, then we're going to have to let him go. He could very well go before a judge and walk out today. Or he can go before the judge and the judge says, absolutely no bail. Strong evidence here. You're going to have to fight this in court. And we see you as a person with resources. You can hide. You can flee the island. You can left. So we're going to hold you right there. So all these are what we're waiting for. All right, so pay attention to it and see how it goes. That's where it's at with the Donna Lee Donaldson something. Yes, Seymour, as soon as the pressure, the police boy, he will begin to talk the truth. You think he might talk? Me not think he might talk. You have to understand something. For those of you who were not trained as certain other people were, don't take them lightly. I know you look at your average police officer, right? And your average soldier, and you think, them just have on uniform and them go through some training. Their minds are geared differently from yours. Me nah make up nothing tell you. I'm telling you by experience. They go through some training. Their minds are different from yours. Things that you think them are gonna get squeezed and them are gonna talk, probably not. Probably not. They're trained to take stuff to the grave, my friend. You understand? The only way him are gonna talk is if, say for instance, baby mother say, you know what? I'm tired of this. I need to come forward. And she change her story and say, what I know is blah, blah, blah. And Noel said, and then he did this and that. If that happened, if she turned against him, then you might hear him say, let me tell you the full story and start talk. Other than that, he ain't saying nothing. And I know he's not going to say nothing. He already doubled down on not saying nothing. She not say nothing. Him not say nothing. Them have a damn good attorney who is instructing them to not say nothing, not taking no ID parade, not taking no further questioning. They plan to dig in and fight this for the long haul. And this could very much go their way, But depending on what the evidence is that prosecution have. So We'll see. This all has to play out now. It's in court. It's where we wanted it to be. It was a victorious step forward because he was arrested and he was charged. One step forward. See? Now we need court, trial, evidence come out, conviction. Also in the process, we're hoping for some kind of a confession or at least something that will lead to where her remains are so that her family can actually give her a decent burial. That part hurt. I was watching again another First 48. I binge watched First 48. I was watching another First 48 yesterday, and the father, his daughter went missing, and they hadn't found her in over a year or whatever. So them search bushes and all these things, search our lover's cell phone, this, that, and the other. I might be mixing up two cases right now, but end of the day, they found bones, right? A pile of bones in bushes not too far off from where they thought she would be. From you look on the bone them, I said, that's not human. Because I saw an elongated skull out in the front. I saw that it looked like two nose. It looked like one donkey head. But anyways, they called in a forensics team. And the man was so, apart from him, he was sad, but he did so happy. And I said to myself, look at this. A dad is happy that they found some bones that could possibly be his daughter's. So it's with that desperation that Donna Lee's family is holding on as well. You just want some part of your relative so you can lay her to rest and you can say, yeah, man, she around there. So, we lay her to rest dignified and thing. You know what? I know so she out there. So closure, my friend, Purple Royal. Proper word, closure. You don't want to know, say, she did lay out somewhere in some open field, Jankro pick off the whole her flesh and rat and sit and come yam the rest and wild animal draw her carcass, yaso and deso. That's such an ugly way to even think, but you can't help but to think that this is the manner in which possibly your loved one could have left Earth. And it's a sad way, So we're hoping for all those things. Closure, right? And again, say her name. Donna Lee Donaldson. Don't forget about the girl. All right. I know a lot of people are saying, SouFlo, so how come you never stay upon the other girl that will come on from Yui? What's your name again? She had some visual impairment. Somebody tell me her name real quick, please. I forgot her name. How come we didn't stay on the case? I don't know, I don't know. I can't. Jasmine Dean, thank you. Perlis123, I appreciate you. Thank you. Jasmine Dean. How come you all didn't step on Jasmine Dean case? How come you all upon Donna Lee case? Somebody even put out sitting yesterday and I had my name in it and they at me and that's why I see it. Hear this. How come SouFLoTV and the rest of them stuck on the Donna Lee Donaldson case, but them not talking about this woman? And they posted another woman who apparently this lady runs a daycare center and her husband went in there and molest off or rape off or molest off a couple of the kids in there. And when she found out that it was true, she killed him. She killed her husband herself. So there's a campaign now that says she didn't do anything wrong. Free that woman. How come SouFlo them not talk about this, but them depend on the Donna Lee Donaldson case? We can't talk about every case. We can't talk about everybody. And a lot of the times because you know something doesn't mean that I know it also. So a better approach is, SouFlo, you see this story? Have you heard of this story? Do something upon this. That's a better approach, right? Not, why we're stuck on Donna Lee Donaldson. Donna Lee Donaldson's case involves, it's a very salacious story because it involves law enforcement. I was just reading an article right here, which I'm going to do a separate video on, that says 17 rogue cops dismissed from JCF last year. This was just printed April of 2022. 17. All right. Anyhow, moving right along. Let's talk about one want next. I speculation nobody destroy evidence of what was really going on with Donna Lee. Maybe she was pregnant. Jane Ander. Well, you know, she wasn't a secret. She wasn't a secret. Law Enforcement and Love Triangle Pussy Galore. This is like a Netflix series, not true? Here's the beautiful, popular social media personality who falls for this police officer who is a gallus. And you know, him have an ex-police who are breed theme and just have baby theme, but him have she as well. And was it her that killed him or her, or was it he that killed her for whatever reason? Some people have a theory out there that's saying that he's involved in other things and she found out something that she should not have found out, or saw something she should not have seen, and him did have to get rid of her, all kind of something like that. These are all speculations and stories that are out there, rumors. Me don't know. I haven't vetted those to be true, so I don't know. I'm just saying what's out there. But it reads like a Netflix series kind of thing, you know, Lifetime movie. Perlis 123 said for real. For real. So it's kind of salacious. In that though, I don't know if him would have dashed her away because she's pregnant. Oh, Brahma Ride says Kai round there, so I do him thing. I can hear a little bit of him from down the hall. Him room is down the hall there. On the other side. He's in there doing thing. They soon come. I don't know, but whatever the reason was why she disappeared, I hope we find out. Right? Satisfy our curiosity, but more than anything else, again, it's more about some understanding and some closure for her family, especially her mom, yeah, and her siblings, her parents, really, and her sibling. So you dissed her. Where I said? I thought about her too, Brahma. Jane Ander, oh no, I lose me now. All right, so with the whole Donna Lee Donaldson thing, let's move on. Y'all want to talk about the Javelin champion Anderson Peters, or y'all want to talk about the JLP blogger that was gunned down in St. Anne? Oh, Michelle Howell says she's asking for Kai. I know, and I said Kai down the hall. He'll be in here in a minute. He over there doing his thing. The vlogger. And a vlogger, I know a blogger. Cause me don't know him. But I had to go look up. It's a blogger. AI with Dahlia and Salmon. Thank you for being here. Big up yourself and welcome. No blogger. We'll talk about the blogger next. All right. So story broke that a JLP blogger was gunned down in St. Anne. First of all, let me say, my last trip to Jamaica, I stayed in. You know when you travel to Jamaica so much that you forget what you did your last trip because it mix up with. But I'm pretty sure that the last trip, I St. Anne, me did stay. I don't know. I forgot to ask wifey. I'm pretty sure though. Had a beautiful house overlooking the sea and all these things, and the place so peaceful. And I ran the demographics of it crime-wise before I got there, and it says that that was like one of the most peaceful places in Jamaica. Now, I'm hearing that over St. Anne, turn up. Apparently, those who are on the run, they might look for somewhere to hide. So, and they have the resources, they have the money. So they're now in these gated communities and they're now in these quiet spots in places like St. Anne. And wherever they go, you know, so them drama follow them. So that's how I go on in a St. Anne right now. Because this ain't the first one that I've heard. There's been quite a few murders in St. Anne of recent times, you know, and quite a few top scammer got found hiding out in St. Anne, and money got found there and all kind of something like that. You showed the place. Yes, the Buffalo sold the rest. It was nice. I showed the place on a vlog, right? But this person is a blogger. See, blogging is about writing, right? So you would have like a site online somewhere where people could go read. I was actually thinking of doing that one time too, but me would I do it in a pattern like this, like how me I talk right now. But then it would only cater to a certain demographic. So maybe me would I stress myself out over something that wouldn't go too far. I don't know. I didn't know him. But the news headline says that a Saint and Jamaica, well-known Jamaican Labour Party blogger. I've never heard them describe somebody as a PNP blogger or a JLP blogger. We never hear about that before. I don't know what this entails. So I'm guessing maybe he was one of them who would put information out there about the JLP party, and he was a strong JLP party supporter / worker. Right? Bro Shaka says, to me, St. Anne is like a tourist town. Boy, you know, so I never really seen no tourists there. I saw well-to-do Jamaicans there. I didn't see any tourists there. Matter of fact, there's a vlogging couple that I just found out and that lives over where I was staying the last time I was there. She come from some foreign country in Europe there, and he's Jamaican, and he was doing his stuff overseas, met wifey and moved back to Jamaica kind of thing. I don't really follow their channel. I don't know too much of them. I just noticed that they popped up again, and the background picture of where they were at, say, yes, so we live at home, them do some ackee and salt for something. And actually it was an IG video, and them do an ackee and salt for something. I said, yo, I was right there, like the same. But yeah, me never see too much. I didn't see any tourists out there. I didn't see any tourists out there at all. I lie, me I tell. We go find a little beach, and the beach was less than desirable. And wifey was like, come on, let's go. Like, we can't, there's no way we could come to Jamaica and go to this and call this a beach. Because Jamaica have some really nice beaches. And that one right there was fenced in, kind of like private property. And only if you were staying on certain places, you had access to this private beach. But the private beach did ugly. It did have like holy rock stone and something, like the water came up to the end of the mountain kind of thing. I would have enjoyed it had I been by myself, but I was with the children and wifey and stuff. So she was like, come on, let's go. She called the shots and we just left. But I did see some tourists around that part. But for the most part, I saw well-to-do Jamaicans. Like, this is our community. We don't want to know in here like that. The Airbnb thing, it's getting out of hand too. And you know how we do. Before I go into this story, we always kill the goose that lays the golden egg. That's a habit of ours that we need to stop. You know, it's like there's a one you to always travel, going overseas, make a whole heap of money, come back home, make sure everybody okay. That's who they choose to kill. When that stop, nobody else who did it have a visa, don't fly out, don't earn foreign dollars. Everybody stop get support, kind of support them used to get. It's like we always kill the goose that lays the golden egg. Now, the Airbnb situation, these people who are giving out their houses, they need to be more considerate of the people who actually live in these communities. I know, so I would feel away. I would feel away if I work my ass off, put myself in a certain level of living, right? And then here comes all these Bugoyaga people. Every other couple of days is a new set of them. And it's big braffing and party, late night laughing and cussing and ganja smoke and everything are going over there. And my poor little kids are next door like, Daddy, what's going on over there now? Who's that? People are arguing and cuss and it don't look good. They need to better vet who it is they're putting in their places because it affects their entire community. And sooner or later, the backdraw from that is money is going to be pulled from the local economy, because this is a way to stimulate the local economy. If you have a piece of property in Jamaica, a nice piece of property, and it's situated good, you can really, really make some money, you know, man. Me know a youth where they are town and fee money ever turn up. His place rotate. Just as I'm leaving, and this is a youth I grew up with in Miami, and his parents own some things at Jamaica, and they told him, like, where you out there? Come back home. Come. We have something to set you up with. And he went home, you know, privileged, set up, and him running place. And his place, He was like, where you gonna stay SouFLo when you come? Him not call me SouFLo, him call me my real name. The two of we go to North Miami, junior, senior high, and elementary together. But anyway, him say, where you stay when you come? And I tell him a hotel, and him say, no man, come on my place, man. I don't beg freeness. And if it's your friend, you support your friend's business, right? Not because it's your friend you want freeness. If it's your friend, you support their business so their business grow more. So, of course, I paid my full. But when I was there, the security guard was like, oh, yeah, stay up so-and-so place. And I say, yeah, man. And him say, all right, then come on, let me show you all the runnings, the security camera, them there. Yeah, so, you know, if you do this, that, and other, sit me in comfortable, right? And then he said, boy, the place I know that door you ever revolving in a car as soon as you walk out. And sure enough, as I was walking out, the cleaning lady was walking in. And by the time me downstairs, I wait for my people them and a whole of vibes. I wait for my people them to come pick me up. I would say about a good 45 minutes. New set of people are booking and they're booking in. And so he makes a whole lot of money. You know, some people stay for 2 days. Some people stay for 7 days, 14 days. And this is not even a tourist area. So when we kill this, a lot of people are going to be hurting. If people start to get scared and say, yo, I'm not doing the Airbnb thing, because I don't know who I got in there, some gunman in there with them. No, sir, here one, I go all inclusive. That's exactly what's going to happen. You're going to start to route all the business back to an all-inclusive hotel where we who live overseas are going to be staying with other overseas people. And none of that we want. We don't want that. I don't want to leave the US to go stay in Jamaica amongst Americans. I live here amongst them. I don't, and there's nothing wrong with them. I'm just saying, I'm on vacation. I need a break. I need to see some local stuff. So they better be very careful what they're doing. See? Now, this story right here, so this blogger has been identified as 37-year-old Philip Taylor. Ocho Rios police report that shortly after 9 p.m., residents alerted them to loud explosions coming from a section of the community. Taylor's bullet-riddled body was later found in the front seat of a Toyota Probox motorcar. He was pronounced dead at the hospital. Several JLP bloggers, I didn't know that was a thing. Several JLP bloggers, a whole heap of something going with JLP, you know. A whole heap of people get catch out of pocket and, you know, stuff got swept under the rug and they got backed up and they got fired and rehired and reshuffled and put in different positions and all kind of something, but not say nothing. Several JLP bloggers have been expressing condolences to the demise of Taylor, who was also a JUTA tour operator. Juta tour operator. Philip Taylor, may your soul rest in peace, posted one individual. Can't believe another general gone from the army. What a world. May his soul find peace. Gone but not forgotten, wrote another person. RIP to JLP blogger Philip Taylor, another person said. There were 3 comments on this. Walk with that story here a little bit. 3 comments on this. One person, you know, the whole, I'm sick of this, tired of this. Lord God, Jesus, come save me. When is it going to get any better? The next person says, this island is no longer a place to live, to work, or to raise a family. That's funny because there are a lot of people living, working, and raising families there. Okay. I don't make because of them story and me totally write off Jamaica. But, you know, people get online and get a bit extra. Examaica said, I wonder who him end up in an argument with now. Condolences to his friends and family. Now, an update to his situation. Hear this. Police says that a homemade firearm with 2 magazine holsters and the military paraphernalia were seized at the home of the popular Jamaica Labour Party blogger, 37-year-old Philip Taylor, after he was found dead in a car on Wednesday night. And then we read the rest I told you already. Acting on information, the police said them get some intelligence, something that go on with him over, so raid him. The police reportedly conducted this operation at Taylor's house, and that is where they found the homemade firearms and the military paraphernalia that were all found inside of his bedroom. he was pronounced dead at the hospital. Kind of fishy. The items could have easily been planted there to satisfy an agenda, and dead men tell no tales. Let's make this very clear. This is rumors. I, SouFLoTV, have not vetted this information. I found this to be a rumor. And a rumor out there says, oh, the Pro Box, yeah, we know it. We know him too. JUTC, something like that, tour guide or something. This a man, I want to demand them with them hype up people they use for dash with people. It was time for them to dash him with. You know, this is social media. People talk. 90% of what you see on social media, what people are saying, don't really go so. I'm not one of the people who say, if it no go so, it close to go so. Because I've seen people say stuff many times that wasn't even close to go so. But I'm just telling you as my audience that that's the rumor that's out there. This is somebody that they used to do dirty work. And it was his turn to go. Because, you know, people have to tie up loose ends. They have to cover stuff. I don't want to say it's true. I don't want to know if it's a lie. I don't know. I don't want him family watching me and say, oh, no, talk about me, pick this up. He was a good boy. You're not nothing like that. Stop spreading rumors. So I'm letting everybody know say it's a rumor. And that I go on. If you don't know nothing, you can't tell me still. Because I'm lost. Somebody says SouFLo cover it, somebody cover it, but I'm lost. And I've been trying to look up information to see if he was ever involved in anything else before or anything like that. Nothing. I can't find anything on this man. Never know nothing about him until this either. See? Juta Tour. So I'm used to JUTA Tours operator. SouFLo, they are tying up loose ends, Kaz Robinson says. That's what I was told. Somebody says SouFLo. This is somebody what them used to use to carry out them dirty works. This is a man that mash works for people in high places. It was time for him to go because them tie up them loose ends. So see it there. Me know if it's a true thing. I'm just telling you what's the rumor that's out there. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
SouFLo, good morning.
Good morning, family. How you doing?
Hey, listen, man. I'm from Senton, man, and you was in Richmond Estate, okay?
I was over in that area, yes.
Yeah. So on Ochorias is where the Mecca tours seen at, okay? Ochorias, Dunch River, Blue Hole, Mystic Mountain,
right,
and Dolphin Cove, and the cruise ships all over there by the backside company. I used to work in a cruise ship for like 6 years, man. So. But I'm from St. Ann, but I live in here now. I've been living here for the past 40 years.
In St. Ann?
Yeah, I live in America now.
What's going on? What's going on in St. Ann?
Man, St. Ann is rough. You guys not hearing a lot of what's going on because you're not putting it out.
No, man, I'm hearing. That's why I'm saying I haven't been covering it, but I've been hearing like what's really going on there.
Okay, so where I'm from, I'm not going to call the place, because a lot of people know it,
right?
But it's close to the Rio Hotel. And it's a lot of gang stuff going on up there and scamming. Okay, so that's all it is, man. Just gang and scamming.
Okay.
And so the soldiers are always there. The soldiers are based in that little place.
Yeah, and I see them there. I see them there when I'm there. They're on heavy rotation too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Ochorias is a maker for the tourists, man. If you go to Ochorias, man, you see thousands of tourists, man, every day, dude. Yeah. Cruise ship comes in like 4 times a week. Sometimes 3 cruise ships in port. You know, so I'm just trying to tell you what's going on.
All right. I
got a nice house down there, man, but I'm scared to go back there. Nice, beautiful house we've been up over there.
Because you're seeing what's going on, right? It has changed.
Yeah, I go back every year, except I haven't been back since the coronavirus, you know. But since then, man, you know, I've been back, but I'm scared right now. Hopefully change.
All right, brother. Stay safe here. All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Well, no, wicked, you know. You see all your bro Shaka and Dorothy. Dorothy T and bro Shaka. Behave for yourself. Yo, bro, Shaka say, bro, Shaka say, I've been here over 40 years. I don't even can't talk like some of them call you. Boy, if you see what time you meet about a road, sir. SouFLo, is that you? I'm not say, wait, you're flying from England. This is in Florida, right? And no, just straight Jamaican. But then me like draw out the patois out of people, so because it's beautiful. It's beautiful, and I actually really feel more comfortable communicating that way if you are a Jamaican. So if you never see me out the road, say, SouFLo, go on. You know, if you start off with, this is just a heads up. If you start off with, hey, SouFLo, how are you doing? Then me I go say, I'm fine, you know, you all right? And we are going to talk just like that for the whole conversation. But both of us deep down inside know. But you don't know, because there are some Jamaican that actually speak like that, and them never fly out yet. Them don't know how to talk patois, and them never fly out yet, go nowhere. So you just never know. Uptown, you just never know, you know. Darty and bro Shaka over here kill me. Why not, bro Shaka? Your tongue tied. If you hear me, God know what you would think. Why? So here what? That's the story I've heard behind Theme situation. See, there's a man where tie up with the government and do dirty works for people in high places. Now I'm knowing that he's a JLP blogger, so, and people call him a general in the army. Another general is gone. We don't know what all that means, but you know, we stick general title for anybody. I could have man a beg you a thing. Yo, my general, make something go on for me, know. Yo, my general, what? Give me a bills now. You know, you can easily be a general, so that not entail nothing to me. Like he was a general in some street army, but the stuff that they found over at his place, though, in a bedroom, you know, military paraphernalia, handmade gun. I mean, after the man dead, after him dead, what kind of intelligence them get after them kill him? For police to go raid his place. And then them find stuff that he can't defend himself against. See? Him can't say, that's not mine. I never put that there. The man dead. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you doing?
Doing good. Okay, so the area that the caller was just talking about, I'm from that same area. So, all right. In Mommy Bay, right?
Yeah.
Mommy Bay is in between Ocho Rios and St. Anne's Bay. So you have regular little garrisons, like, you know, a place near Speartown where, like, basically all of the assets them from town or wherever, them take less, because first all Speartown kind of come about with the asset them. When the market in Ochi, people used to come from town, come selling at the market. So when they move them now, they basically find somewhere to put them, so they kind of settle in a Speartown. So, you know, when you run from one area, you run come down a country. So eventually, 1 and 2, like a virgin, they say, oh, me don't have to cool out. So now it's like a be acted, scamming, and all of that.
So that took over the place.
Yes. Even what day we down there for vacation, I tell you, we first come up on the road. Our all-inclusive hotel we stay, walking distance from my mother. So it's like to the hotel, to my mother, to the hotel, to my mother. Because the way the place I run right now, if I step on a man tour, you want to brush your shoes and say sorry. You want to see your food just to make it back out. You understand? But me know exactly where I talk about. And I'm not lying, I tell, because I'm going to take it over. And you have people that broke house now, people that rob people.
Yeah, then you know
situation with this.
Talk now. Let me make you talk.
This situation with this blogger, I don't know about it, but there was a similar thing where they go down with a youth at Speartown same way, one big thing. So you never know.
You know, in the newspaper, actually, them print say St. Anne is no longer the safe haven that it used to be. So me start looking to it, and I find out some boys a whole heap of thing go on there, and me just left, and I didn't see none of that. You know, when me did that just now, me never see not one thing out of place. Me feel so safe, but you know, Jamaica one of them places that where you know see the danger until it pop up right in front of you. You know, good food,
but
nice
you know,
breeze, and good vibes.
Right. If I'm gonna be honest, you know, a man now will just see and juke you down, you know.
That's a true.
If a man come kill, have to be something. It's either you know something, you see something,
that's
then
true.
Cut out that end.
That's a true. Very true. I'm gonna expand on that a little bit. True your talk.
But me know exactly what I'm at. And I will pass not for the young youth them in the area now, them just take up this scamming.
And that'll lead to other things.
And then there's like a gated community not too far in the area where mostly returning residents buy the housing there. So mainly Airbnb them I don't know.
Me know where you talk. Me just over there.
between Richmond to they call it Greenwich Acres. Or remember what they call it now, or Mommy Bay Estate, and it's like there's a nice, I'm not gonna lie, nice houses and nice safe places is around the area. But once I cross the bridge, may the Lord be with you.
Sure, no. I don't like that either.
So me just across the bridge, not at all.
Hey, it would have nice if we can go, man, just go everywhere, not true?
Of course.
Without a
that's
care.
How it all aim, you know.
Yeah, without a care.
That's how it all aim. Yeah, but it just sad say people have to see things and do things their own way, and then them are young youth, so you can't talk to them.
Yeah, everybody head hot.
Can't talk to them, can't not tell them.
Well, we hope for better here. But yeah, thanks for the understanding. Big up and thanks for the understanding. All right, you too.
All right, bye.
Yeah, so you know what she just said. Oh man, when I was there, me never see none of the. If I tell you, say, me did feel unsafe at any point, I would be lying. And maybe I'm being naive. But me feel safe. You know, the most me I've laughed about is how the people them don't take telling. And them say go inside and the people them outside same way. And live on the air with SouFlo. Oh man.
Morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Talk to us now.
What I tell you about last week? What I tell you about the place from last week?
Yes, had to vacate the place.
It's not even from last week. You reported on the list,
right,
of places that they're telling
people not to go anymore. And it was one of the safest places in Jamaica just not too long ago.
You were like the Garda Parish?
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
You were like, say that?
This was the U.S. government telling U.S. citizens, if you're traveling and residents, if you're traveling to Jamaica, avoid this area. And I was like, how? What's going on there? I didn't see it. But wow.
Up until, I mean, I know what I know because I've been back for a long time.
Right.
And if it wasn't for you mainly and a couple of other YouTubers, I would not be street smart.
Damn.
But I still wasn't wise enough.
Right. Because you were in love with the island and all these things, and you think it was all good, right?
You see where I was.
Yes.
That's 2.5, and we talking US.
Yes. Yes. Listen, even my children, when they're up there, they're like, oh. And I'm telling myself, yo, people in them area, them don't know what going on in Jamaica. Them people don't have no problems because what's going on there does not affect them up here. It's a very opulent scene.
Prior to COVID, and even up until several weeks before I left, My door is open. My car is outside. I'm going to places, driving back midnight by myself from wherever I've been visiting, feeling no type of way.
Right.
But there's stuff lurking, and it's not hotheads only. Let me tell you. There are people who've been in the woodwork from Millionaire Road days, the old regime. Their kids have grown up. Their grandkids have grown up doing the same stuff, keeping the status quo. And now their kids are the choppers. The kids are in the force. They're friends of the choppers. So when you're talking about corruption with the police and the this and the this and the that, different people are being recruited into different entities.
Right.
That are the same people. They ain't changed. And I ain't twagging. I'm from New York.
Seen.
By way of
Let that be known.
Let that be known.
Let that be known. Yeah.
Like I say, when I'm down there, when I start sounding like this, it's problems. Sure. But in any event, there's even noise ordinances where, you know, stuff playing till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. You can't call the police. You can't call the police. Because if you call the police, technically you're an informer.
Right.
They come burn down your house. You know, folks have their money. Yes. So they checking in everywhere.
Yo,
and a lot of the people are so greedy, especially since COVID, they got to turn a dollar and they don't care who they turning it with.
That's the part that is bugging me right there. That right there.
They even turn into them because they're who they are. And they're the ones who are buying up stuff too. So you think you work your hard-earned overseas to come home and buy something in a gated place? I always said it from my reach. Who's behind the gate? Who's your neighbor? It's until certain things change.
But they're gonna destroy.
That stuff is not gonna change.
They're gonna destroy a whole nother avenue of income.
They're already done it.
This is going to
They've
crumble.
already done it.
Oh man.
We're the second poorest island in the Caribbean. Why? Statistically. And that's fact. We're also the number 2 country in the world for femicide.
Right.
You know,
which is the murder of our females.
You know?
Femicide, a lot of people don't know, is the murder of our females, and that includes women and young girls. And we are number 2 in the world.
No justice. Because you call yourself doing an order of protection.
That no work.
If the person violate, it's $70 US, 10,000 Jamaican.
What?
Do they really care about the women in the culture? Do they care about the women?
If you violate a protection order,
that's on the books.
If you violate a protection order, you're fined, and that's what you're fined?
It's 10,000 Jamaican, which is $70 US.
A joke.
And or 6 months in jail.
So if you can't pay that, you're not going to jail.
Yeah, no one does 6 months. They pay the $10,000 and come for you.
Wow. You learn something new every day. If you violate a protection order here, you already know what happened.
You go in to file a report. They hear about it before you even leave out of the place.
That part we know.
That right there. All of that. It's wild, wild west.
And I was believing you from day one, but I was just shocked that St. Anne got thrown in it.
And no,
especially that particular, not the St. Anne, but that particular area.
Not a hub.
Right.
St. Anne is a hub now because, like the young lady said, when people migrate from certain places,
right.
When you hear that there's a state of emergency in Flanker or in Westmoreland, you just see the faces change around your neighborhood, new people in town. When you hear there's a state of emergency from this place or that place, you see new people in town. And then they calling themselves artists and producers. Because that's the washing of the money is the parties. But by day, they in some of these B&Bs with the computers and the whatever and the millions and the chopping. And by night, it's the Molly parties. It's the Ensure parties. And you as a neighbor who invested how much money in your place can't say nothing. Because the minute you thinking you calling the proper authorities to say, could you please ask?
You're calling their friend.
Music?
You're calling their associates.
And there's a healthy disdain for those of us who have worked our asses off, came home to do our thing. You think bad mind is bad mind with the everyday people? Yes. But it's extra bad mind. You're not from around here. You could have been born here.
Yeah, far
You're
enough.
not from here, so.
Far enough.
You smell like a foreigner. You look like a foreigner. I have to talk raw child. My family's like, how you sound like that? You have to talk raw child to fit in. And growing up here, I don't really know some of my family's like, I've never heard you curse so much. It's almost like you have to just become this other person to get respect.
Yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool.
And being a woman, please, you can't speak up for yourself. Gal. Big grown behind women, you're a gal.
Yeah.
You're this, you're that. Man.
Crazy.
Give it because, hey.
Crazy. Stay in touch with me. Stay in touch with me.
I will.
All right.
I'll call you after.
All right. You know I'm heading that way soon too, so stay in touch.
I'll call you after because I'm in your hood.
All right.
Today. All right. Bye.
All right. Listen, the area she's talking about, I was impressed because it was late night and I saw women walking their dogs, and and I was like, yeah, this side of Jamaica, them really don't all the be scared, go inside, they're killing out there, all this, it really doesn't apply to this area. That's the kind of place that she's talking about. So for that to have reached this place, this area, to where the people there are feeling like this now, it tells you exactly what I was saying before. Them are gonna mash it up. They're going to cut off a stream of income and everybody is going to suffer. Because when people start get scared and say, you know, I think it's safe no more for going there, so I come go over all inclusive over, so the money is gonna dry up in those areas. Plain and simple. See? Let's move on to the other one. Our last topic for this morning was the World Javelin champion Anderson Peters beaten and thrown overboard because him did keep up some antics. The story goes, I don't know if I should take the Trinidad version or if I should take the Jamaica version. World Javelin champion thrown overboard from Harbor Master in Grenada. He's the reigning world champion. I didn't even know that. Reigning world champion, Javelin champion Anderson Peters was beaten and thrown overboard from the Harbor Master, which is a ship, during a boat ride in Grenada on Wednesday night. Have you all seen the video? Delverna, I appreciate you greatly. Thank you. Somebody said, SouFLo, not read none of them comments here. I'm even skip over my name. Seymour, I saw your name. Him even skip over my name because wifey buffed up on him mind and them. So, all right. I'm going to take this version then. The Grenadian recently returned home to a grand welcome after also claiming silver at the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham, England. He claimed gold in the US the other day at the World Championships and then went on to Birmingham Commonwealth Games to claim silver there. So he's a top-of-the-line athlete. Grenada is also celebrating its popular Spiceman's Carnival. A video is circulating so you know things get festive. And you know how it is when you rum and you're drinking and you're enjoying yourself and your money long and you're good. Grenada is also celebrating the popular Spiceman's Carnival. There's a video circulating on social media, which appears to show Peters being beaten. I know YouTube about to flag my video, which appears, should I do it? To show Peters being beaten. The Royal Grenada Police Force is in a statement confirmed that an investigation is going on surrounding the incident that happened aboard the master vessel. Police said that Peters is currently receiving medical attention and he only had minor injuries. The Harbor Master, a Trinidadian pleasure boat, is owned by Adrian Schoon, son of Trade Minister Paula Gopi Schoon. His Ocean Pelican boat was involved in a police investigation into an event that took place on the boat while COVID-19 restrictions were enforced in Trinidad and Tobago on Boxing Day 2021. In other words, I guess they're trying to say that the person who owns this is somebody who had their run-ins with the law already. And, you know, just to tell you who owned the boat, I guess. Anyway, the story behind this that we're getting is party going on the boat and a man feeling himself and reach out and touch somebody's wife. You know, Caribbean men do this, right? When girl a pass and them a talk about, hey, come here now, and hold on pan her hand. So some of the girls, a lot of Jamaican women will tell you, like one told me, she says, you have to strong for surviving in Jamaica because man will draw you away. You can't weaky because them hold on pan you all the time. And if them hold on pan you have to say, yo, let go from a blood clot and I don't know you like that. Why you touch me up for? If you're not one of them, just like the caller just said, you have to like almost have this new personality she had to develop for survival. See? So when time him grab her, yeah, and that's what happened on the boat. Everybody on the boat, they party and they enjoying themselves, drinks is flowing. This man just on a high because he just win gold at the World Championship and then silver at the Commonwealth. Everybody know him now. Money must be long because you pick up some big purses from both these events if you're a winner. First, second, and third, right? So you come back home now, you're having fun. And the story is that him grab somebody's wife. Grab a woman, come here now. The woman man is in the place. I don't know if her husband or her boyfriend. But she made a big stink about it, let go off of me and all these things and went on, but they said he was overboard with himself. He was overboard with himself. Like, you know who I is, you know, it's me, this, you know, and you're dissing me. I is the man. You're the man. Tell our man. Our man was there with him crew, him brethren, him friends, and a beating. You is the man. You is the man. You feel this. You feel this. So if you see the beating, it look like, you know, when Wasness leg upon you, because he was getting licked from cuff and quiff from all directions. Them well beat him, you know. They well beat him. I try to see it. And that is him in the... See him there? He tried. See him stretch out there? I don't want to show too much, but I think I showed enough already when I have to go cut it back out. Right? But they well beat him. This is a world champion. He did not go home and conduct himself with dignity. He went home and conducted himself as, I am the man. Me a big world champion. Who is you to talk to me? Kind of like one of them, your woman is my woman and my woman is my woman too, and every woman and my woman. Cause me I did. All right. Here's one thing about Caribbean people, right? And this go right across the board for all of them. Them spicy. And when you start doing stuff like grab man, woman, and these things, you need to apologize. If you grab a woman, if you're one of them that grab women, I don't do it. I'm a woman. But if I was looking for a woman, I wouldn't be the type to just reach out and grab any woman. Because you like the woman, you feel like you can put hands on her. That alone is molestation. See? So if you grab a woman and by chance the woman say, let go off of me and flash you off and say a couple of choice words, apologize, my friend. Because you don't know who in there that she's connected to. And that is why this ended up like this. Now, not only did they beat his rotted, them lift him up and throw him overboard. So that's the story. That's the story. Star said, take a beating, yes. St. John says that's not what happened. Him get world champion beaten. St. John, tell us what happened then, please. St. John come back and says all lies. Well, this is truth, case and deserve. St. John, come tell us what happened. Like I said, that's what we're hearing. I never said I vetted it to be true. I said that's what we're hearing. So you come tell us what happened. That was another incident. Come the man, clarify the man, and the phone lines are open. Call and clarify, man. We're waiting for St. John. You're either going to write it out for us or you're going to clarify it for us by a phone call. 1-806-587-8953 is WhatsApp and it's a free call-in. We want to know what happened. You're saying that's not what happened. The crowd is saying this is what happened. So we want to hear from you what happened. 1-806, let me write it down for you. 1-806-587-8953. Here's the number. WhatsApp it, and it's a free call if you're some other part of the world. We want to hear what happened. We want to hear how you know that that's what happened also. You may be connected to them in some way. I don't know. I'm waiting on the phone to ring. Because that we hear. Say her name. We are waiting on you, my friend. At the end of the show, this people, so we save the last for last. Maybe his version is a hearsay too. Well, bro Shaka, you know how we do. We want to know. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Hi, good morning, SouFLo. This is St. John.
Good morning, family. How you doing?
I'm good.
So talk to Winnow and tell us what version do you have? Because we hear say this man touch a man, woman. And the woman said
I have the Grenadian version.
Mm-hmm. What's the Grenadian version?
The boat ride was already finished.
Mm-hmm.
There was 2 boat rides. This is at the end of the first boat ride.
Mm-hmm.
On the first boat ride, there was a fight on the boat that also spilled over into the parking area after. That has nothing to do with Anderson. What happened is that because there's another boat ride coming on with another promoter, the protocol is that you get everyone off the boat, and even if someone is going to go on the next boat ride,
they have to come off and reboard.
Yes. So he asked to stay on the boat. I don't know who he asked. And they said, fine, he can stay on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
However, miscommunication happened with the 5 people who beat him up are crew members on the boat. And one of them is a police officer in Trinidad. And so I guess male testosterone, miscommunication.
So they just beat him up just like that?
No, they asked him to leave and he said no. He was told that he could stay.
And they cuff him up just like that for that?
And it got, I guess he raised his voice at them and it turned into this gang assault.
Really?
Yep. And the people that recorded, if you look at the video carefully, you can see they were behind bars. They were waiting to come on to the next boat ride. So there was no patrons on the boat ride. It was him and his brother and I think a couple of entertainers. And you can also see on the video in the background that there's like other people, because his brother also got assaulted.
Well,
that was trying to break up the fight.
I wish I could show the audience this, but on this video, the video went up just now to even second floor, and there are people behind them and people on the second floor of this boat.
That was the first incident.
Boy, watch out them fling him off.
Yeah, when they throwed him off, that's on the pier, that's the lowest level.
Oh man.
And the people that you're seeing, they're waiting to board the boat to the second boat ride.
And the story is that simple.
Yep, that's simple. That got crazy. And they got arrested and they're charged.
Damn, he getting hit. There's a person hitting them with an object. Okay, he fall. Then they kick him in his face.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Somebody
6,
was choking
7,
him.
8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11. There are 11 man depending me now. 11. All right.
What's troubling also is this incident is happening in the police.
Now here's my question. Here's my question to you. Here's my question to you. Are you giving me the Grenadian version, or are you giving me a version that you're absolutely sure about?
I'm giving you the Grenadian version, which is partially hearsay from his version of what happened.
Yeah,
and he was not arrested. They all went to the police station. He and his brother went to seek medical attention, and the other people were charged.
And no woman existed that came forth and said, my husband defended me because he touched me.
Nope.
Okay.
The Grenadians are very upset, and they really need the ship to leave the waters and never return. But the owner of that boat also owns another party boat, which is very popular in the island.
Right, that's what it was saying right here. And he's been in trouble also with the law before for
and there were other patrons on other boat rides that complain about the behavior of the crew, including the bartenders.
I mean, they beat that man severely for that.
Yes, exactly.
They couldn't treat him with a little different, a little honor. For instance, if Usain
goes,
Bolt
they don't really know who he is. They're Trinidadians. They're just there for the carnival season. They use the boats for parties.
Damn. You know, I don't put it past you to say that, because I didn't know who he was either. You know, it's not like we see Usain Bolt face, so we're gonna be like, "It's Usain Bolt. Let him go up in there," because you know the crowd is gonna act crazy around him anyway. So make him go on first or whatever. He wasn't getting any special treatment. He wasn't getting world champion treatment.
No security, nothing.
They just thought they were beating a regular man.
Exactly. So now it escalated into, sort of like an international situation. Because I think as an Olympian, there is some type of investigation that's also going to happen.
That man hurt. All right. Thank you for clearing that up.
All right. Have a good weekend.
All right. You too now.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Bro Shaka, you did wrong. You did double wrong. Bro Shaka said, me wrong. Me double wrong. Because for one, we thought it was a man. St. John is actually a woman. Just like Pussy Galore, I thought it was a man where I said me get Pussy Galore. And it turns out to be a woman. So now I wonder if she has Pussy Galore. But yeah, anyhow, it's like a dozen men beat this man. Whatever the true story is, because I wasn't there. You have the Grenadian version. The version I gave you before was the Trini version. So, me don't know what the real version is. I wasn't there. But whatever the version was, this is a world champion double that got beat like this. It don't look good. You going, babe, or you're not going?
I'm going. They're saying in the comment section that Kai Tai Joy is missing from Morning Thoughts.
Kai Tai Joy Empress?
And they hope she's fine. I never see her from live yesterday, so.
Brummel Wright says, come here, babe. Brummel Wright says, Kai Tai Joy, Kai Tai Joy. Achoo.
I didn't see her on my live yesterday, and I just really normal. It's on all my lives.
May I show you up? Come here. So when we did that talk about it's something. LT, you know?
I saw.
Baby went live yesterday?
Yeah, I did.
I'll come in and see your video.
And in my life, when the people were laughing because you were trying to put the kids to sleep, and you end up sleep, so it turned into a whole 15 minutes of conversation right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm tired.
I'm
tired.
Then come out of the room, I'm like, where is your dad? Me call babe. I'm like, me come in the room, babe was snoring. Me just take them and finish my life.
She go to the gym, go work on herself. And it's paying off, man. Y'all remember when she said, you remember when they was like, oh, she be going around like barrel, all these. And remember that she had dropped 2 babies, right? All right. She said she'll go to gym, she'll go find up herself back at all these things. And there was nothing to the snapback and the snapback.
So.
Oh, God. All right, babe. Go on, some can go because I've been missing too many days anyways.
Okay. No, I'm still sleeping, but I'll leave the door open.
Me say, the Lord is my shepherd. God is good. You know, I'm pray for more time that God did design with different. No lie, I tell wife itself, God did design with different with a living hour. But him design was so we have to take a break. And more time we broke. And when we broke it just done. I have to go rest. And then wait again. For, you know, vibes build up on them thing. But me just want imagine if we did imagine if we did made like that naturally, physiologically. But we weren't. So me just bex every time I have to take a break. Every time I have to come out with bex. I want to go back in and sometimes I can't go back in. I just naturally can't go back in. I can't do it. Yeah, so such is nature. But it makes you appreciate the times when you can. Not true? With that said, boy, big up on yourself, manners and respect to each and every one of you. As you can see though, y'all could go over to Wifey channel, man, support her channel, especially the ladies, because she do a lot of ladies content. And honestly, I'm not too into the ladies content thing. I'm more into like stuff that goes for everyone or, you know, man stuff. But, you know, y'all could go vibe with her on the woman stuff. Find out she's sharing all her secrets, how she get her body shape back on these things. I told her too. I said, yo, cause she did MAGA before, you know. You remember brains from before? She did MAGA. And I said, what? Wait till you have baby. Cause I did see the shape already, but she wasn't really there yet. I used to tell her all the time when we first met, I said, yeah, you look good and everything, but you can put on some weight. You know, you could do with a couple of pounds on you and thing, but don't rush nothing. Wait till baby come and thing and then thing full out, and lo and behold, God answered prayers, my friend. Cause I will tell you about it. But she shows you how she lose her weight. She shows you her workout routine and all these other things. So, you know, For you ladies who are slacking, just remember, say health is wealth, and don't put nothing else above your health, right? Get fine. Don't just talk about being fine. Be fine. Be fine outside and inside. Not true? That's the real deal right there. With that said, we're going to end it this year, right here. So this, you know, I'm going to go ahead and done with talking. We're going to end it right here this morning. Big up on herself. She should never listen to negatives. Boy, Pauline, you know how our people stay. When them negative, you know, they constantly attack you with it. It's easy for people to say, don't pay that no mind. But when them people are go out of them way if you got in your inbox, they're in your comment section. You post multiple videos, you can't keep up with your comment section of all videos. They make sure them depend all video comment section. So the ones that you don't catch, it a gather audience over there. And they have now they have 10 of them instead of the one, you know, because you didn't catch it early enough to erase it, all these kind of things, ignore it and keep going. So they're relentless when it comes to the negativity, when it comes to the put down, draw down, tear down kind of thing. I try to tell her, cause me, my skin tough like turtle back. You can say whatever you want to say. As long as you don't touch me good. And you good too. You touch me, World War 3, 4, and 5 broke out. Other than that, but I'm trying to tell her that, but she's a woman. And at the time when she was going through that, when you know a woman stay already, when them have baby and hormones are run up and down all over the place, new baby is here, she not get enough sleep. She's very volatile, she cry over everything, and she was very sensitive, and she was taking it very, very hard. So a lot of the times when y'all saw her, wouldn't put up videos for like weeks. Where's your wife? Is she all right? Blah, blah, blah. Yes, that's when she was taking a break from it all. People do that to you. And they do that to you on purpose. Me only hope say the people that were doing that to her are actually in good shape now today. Because she's stunning. That's all I'm saying. All right. With that said, big up yourself, manners and respect to each and every one of you. Have a wonderful weekend, man. Keep people around you that uplift your spirit and your vibrations. All right. Go outside and breathe deep. Take off your shoes and ground yourself in a Mother Earth and breathe deep. Enjoy the moment. This is all you have. Yesterday, gone. Tomorrow, not promised. Today, you're here. Give thanks. All right. One love. And I'll catch you on the next video next time on SouFLoTV. Peace.